Clear of the closing doors, please.
Please welcome to the show the writer and director of Showtime, Shawn Antoine II.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So listen, we're going to jump right into it. Now, did you or any of your friends ever dance or perform on the trains for money?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, a lot of my friends did dance. Growing up in my neighborhood, seeing a lot of kids dance, that really inspired this story, and that's why I wanted to sell it.
You were a football player, correct?
Yes, I played football at the University of Rhode Island for a couple of years, and fortunately enough, I was able to fall in love with another kind of sport in filmmaking. So yeah, I did play football.
Did you experience a lot of, having to make those choices growing up in the streets of New York?
For me, I had to make a lot of decisions, whether it was, committing to playing football or following other people in my community. So for me, it has always been that thing of, what do you want to do with your life? And I would say in Showtime, that was really the root of it. So many people in my community have to make some decisions, whether it's through supporting their family or, taking advantage of some opportunities. So for me, it kind of reflected that in the story. What decisions are going to ultimately be best for you? But in the story, he had to make a decision what was best for the both of them, for him and his brother. So it was a direct reflection on what I experienced and what so many people in the city have to experience on a daily basis.
Now, the actors that were in your film, they were real dancers, right?
Yes, he actually is a dancer. He dances on the train, and this was his first time acting. So
did you work with him on acting, or do you have an acting coach?
The biggest thing that I learned from a lot of people that I look up to in filmmaking, like Martin Scorsese, was, put real people in these environments, let them flourish. And the biggest thing I constantly told Joel was, look, you dance on the train every day. There's nothing to be shy about. This is your story. And just as the director, I wanted this story to be as true as possible so that people can actually feel what he goes through.
I love the shot when you guys got to the Kennedy Center.
Lincoln Center is just one of those places. It's just so much talent that goes through there.
Yes.
And just a side note, when we were there, my actor Joel, he actually said, man, if I had the things in place throughout my life, I know I can dance with these kids. I know I could be performing there. So me and him had a real heart-to-heart moment. And, just that story, if these kids had an opportunity, who knows what they could accomplish, because they have the talent. It's just a lack of resources. So
what's your life mantra?
If the elevator doesn't work, take the stairs.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about. All right, Shawn, thank you so much for joining us on Fox Soul Screening Room. It was a pleasure, an absolute pleasure to watch your work and to meet you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. All right. Have a blessed day.
Keep making it do what it do.
I will.
All right. All right, darlings. That's it for tonight's episode of Fox Soul Screening Room. I had an absolute ball and can only imagine that you did as well. I want to thank you so much for joining us. And don't forget to tune in same time next week for another few films that you surely don't want to miss. For full episodes, behind the scenes content, and more info on Fox Soul Screening Room, as well as our other shows, be sure to check us out on YouTube, Tubi, or foxsoul.tv. Until next time, darlings, bye for now.